Hello and welcome to episode 2 of the FWF Friendship Wrestling Federation. My name is Jack. Andrew, what do they have in store for tonight, the fans?
I am just so excited to be here again with you, Jack, announcing for the FWF. We have got a red-hot card ready to go tonight. In action, we have everybody's favorite vampire slayer, Buffy, taking on new combatant C3PO.
Yes, now, interesting story here. C3PO was in our Battle Royale to gain a contract last week. Unfortunately, he was eliminated 30 seconds into the match by Waluigi. Now, he came to us after the event last week, and he said, "Please give me Waluigi. I need to redeem myself. I can beat Waluigi." We said, "Listen, Waluigi's booked. We got him in another match tonight, and quite frankly, your showing was not up to snuff. But how about you go against Buffy, and if you can last 5 minutes, we'll give you Waluigi next week."
So we're going to see C3PO just trying to survive for his life for 5 minutes tonight. In addition to that, we have a triple threat match. Waluigi, the winner of last week's Battle Royale, versus fan favorite Kota Ibushi and Nyla Rose. First pinfall will win the match.
Absolutely. Now, a triple threat is a lot to take in. You know, there's 3 people at one time. First pin, first submission wins. That's all there is to it.
That's all there is to it. It's going to be a fight for sure. We've also got our champion, Jeff Probst, in action. Why don't you talk a little bit about more about that, Jack?
Now, this is a surprising one to me. Jeff actually contacted us as well, similar to C3PO, and he said he wanted to fight his right-hand man, Boston Rob. He wanted Boston Rob. He requested it. He said, "I want to fight him after he did not help me beat Rodman last week." And he put his title on the line. Now, interesting because he brought Rob into the Federation. We didn't even really allow it, but he just comes with him. He helps, and they've turned on each other, I guess.
Yeah, this is interesting to say the least. I mean, we were all there. All we saw Rob do was throwing some boards, a bat into the ring, not really helping when Jeff had a little bit of trouble with Rodman. But so we're gonna let it play out and see. But I'm interested to see what happens.
Yeah,
to say the least.
We've yet to see Rob in action, so this will be pretty neat. And up last, why don't you tell us what the main event is? Andrew?
The main event for tonight's show is going to be an FWF first, a cage match. Hardcore style rules between everybody's favorite ogre Shrek and Dennis Rodman.
Yep, it's listen, we haven't heard from Shrek in a little while, of course. In the tournament, he did make it to the very finals. A lot of people, that was their pick. He himself thought he was going to sweep and take the title. He was a little bit shook after that, and Rodman, after he came and almost won the belt last week, he wants to prove himself.
It is going to be an epic clash for the ages.
But we're starting off with something a little different, Andrew, and I'm glad that you actually told me this time. You are wrestling the first match again, correct?
I am, with my partner Darby Allin.
Wow.
And we are here for one reason, Jack, and that reason is to show those kids from Kanto just how tough we are and how serious FWF is, and that it's not some baby drama league for them to just take over with their cute looks and thunderbolts.
Yes,
so I gotta go get
yes.
ready, but I'm gonna leave you to set things up here. I'll talk to you after the match.
All right, thank you, Andrew. Andrew is not going to be rigged up tonight, unfortunately. He was telling me earlier that he felt like it sort of threw off his concentration last week when he went off and he sort of decided, he was sort of calling the match while he was wrestling. He thought it wasn't the best move for him. So we're going to respect that, and I guess I'm just going to handle the commentary for this match. My apologies, it's a solo run, but we're going to get things started here soon. So, right off the bat, we're going to go ahead and where is our friend here? Just finding, oh yes, never mind. Andrew. And we're going to set it up here with, of course, his friend Darby Allin. and they're going to go against who, you know, two athletes I consider to be some of the best in the business, two that I really like, despite Andrew's, you know, sort of unwarranted hatred. Yeah. We'll figure that out. Oh, we've got a message from the crowd here. Andy, you got to put in headphones. Jack's audio is echoing when your mic is on. Okay, good to know. We'll let Andrew know when he gets back out from after the ring, and we'll get that fixed up. No problem. Sorry, forgot here. What's going on? Fixing it now. Ash, right here. All right, guys, so let's get ready. Let's go. The first match is on the way. And of course, you know, would I love to see Andrew win? Sure. But do I think he's a little overconfident? Do I think he sort of is negative against Pikachu and Ash for no reason? Yes, I do. So do I want to see this sort of maybe a team match? Sure. Soon, you know? But I would also love to see it. No, I'm not Pikachu looking good, coming on out. Electric out. Strong and big. We got red shoes in there tonight for the first match. We got a little bit of advertising on the ring for the first match. I apologize, guys. We'll go back to the FWF ring after this, but you know, you got to get those glitters coated, right? So this is how it looks for now. I got a little. I'll check in with the crowd here. Pikachu looks sexy, I hear, out of the crowd. Yeah, no, he looks very good. He's strong, a little lumpy in a good way. For me, you know, muscles are lumps. That's cool. We got Darby coming in, of course. My partner here in the FWF, and he's putting a good show. We got Kid Last Nightly picking the Pokemon people thing. That's a very interesting pick. I assume most people are on Andrew's side. I guess not. And the match will be on. Right out of the gate, we got Andrew going for a high kick and a miss, but he recovers with a DDT on Pikachu. Direct to the dome. And Pikachu responds with a fisherman suplex. They look a little bit spirally here. We got a turn and a slam. Both opponents sort of feeling each other out here. Another DDT from Andrew. That's devastating. Getting into the head play here and really knocking some sense or knocking sense out of Pikachu here. Going for another high kick. I hope he connects with those soon. Andrew, of course, a bit of a rookie when it comes to wrestling. He's been training with Darby, his partner, but he looks pretty good out there. We can't really complain about that. And oh shoot! Oh, hey. Oh, okay. I just looked to my right, and I've been joined at the announce desk by Data, tag team champion, one half of the tag team champions. Data. Hey, Data. How's it going? What's up?
You may call me Lieutenant Commander Data.
Oh, right. Sorry. Lieutenant Commander Data. What brings you to the ring? Are you just checking out some high-speed tag team contests here? I guess, I mean, as someone who has the belts, you might want to see these competitors, I suppose.
I am here to evaluate the combat potential of my future opponents.
Wow, yeah, it's a good enough reason as any, absolutely. So I love it. I'll love the help here, the help on commentary. Thanks for joining us, Data.
I am unsure if this microphone has integrated correctly to my audio circuits. Is it working properly?
Crowd, are we hearing Data speak? He's trying to something about his circuits. I guess we'll wait and see. It's quiet, but it's there. Data, I guess there's some. Maybe you could adjust your internal volume, Data.
I could try that.
Oh, great. Yeah, that sounded good to me. I am right beside you though, so it could be a bit different. But let's get back to the action here. Pikachu and Darby really grinding it out. Darby with a forearm to the back, and Pikachu didn't like that. It looks like he's heading for a tag on Ash, but Darby won't allow it. Wow, absolute carnage to start this match, but in a good way. Controlled chaos. Darby taking on both at once. Now, we saw this earlier in last week's episode, you know. Oh, Andrew getting into the ring. The refs like to let the tag team matches get a little loose, you know. I mean, rules are rules, but every once in a while you can take advantage of those rules, and they like it. They like it. Data, what do you think so far of what you've seen? Any threats? Any who would you prefer to see in the ring, or do you even care?
They are sufficient for organic competitors.
Right. And do you care to elaborate, or maybe pick one that you would enjoy to wrestle, or you just...
I do not care for gambling.
Right. Okay. So, okay, back to the action. We got Andrew in here, and Pikachu and Ash are really working on what I would call bending the rules, as I spoke about a little bit earlier. They like to both get in the ring as much as they can, and they like to do the double team moves. Looks like Ash kind of handles the speed, Pikachu kind of handles the girth, the power. We got a tie up there from Darby. Pikachu Darby has been a pretty nicely contested matchup here. Oh, we got a rear naked choke, a little hold there, a bit of a sleeper. Data, what do you think? Who do you think is jumping out to you as technically better? Because we've got sort of a rookie in Andrew, we got a young gun in Darby, and we got a couple more young guns over on the other side there. So is there anyone who you would consider as sort of the advantage, the competitive advantage?
At this point, I do not.
Right. Flavorful, colorful, good. Thank you, Data. Very glad that you joined me here. Darby with the slap to Ash, and it completely got him off guard. He almost dropped him. And another sleeper hold. Now, Darby really working on the neck and throat area of both of these guys. It looks like he's sort of working on the wind. You know, if you can't breathe, you can't wrestle, right? Data, that reminds me of something that we were kind of wondering, and it's great. It would be great to get it from the source. Do you breathe air? We were wondering if a sort of chokehold even matters.
I do not breathe air, though I am fully capable of simulating respiratory functions.
Okay, cool. Sort of a half answer, I guess. Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you for the answer. I appreciate it. Andrew whipping Pikachu in a flip to an elbow drop on the head. Again, I'm seeing Andrew and Darby really work on Pikachu's dome, and it's hard to miss. That thing's big, so you might as well use it as a target. Armbar. Andrew, another missed kick. That's something we're going to have to talk about when he gets back to the desk here. Data, when you see a wrestler miss a move, does it sort of hit home after, you know, on your debut, we saw you miss a couple spears, you know, one or two spears. And I don't like to bring that up, sorry, but, you know, when you see a missed move, maybe you could speak about how that happens. Why would a wrestler miss a move?
I cannot speak to the human experience, though for myself, it was a problem with my targeting algorithms. It has since been corrected with the help of my friend Android 18.
Right, yeah, I actually noticed that you guys have been together a lot, and I mean, well, of course you're tag team champions. You're both hoisting the belt, you're hoisting the gold, and you've got this company sort of up there on your shoulders. How has that relationship developed, and are you guys, you know, friends at this point?
I would very much consider us friends.
Wow, very much. It's pretty forward for you, Data. We actually got comments from the crowd, Data. We're hearing that people are shipping Data and Andrew. Oh, we got a quick pin from Darby. Not enough to put away Pikachu. They're saying romance. Is that what's brewing? I mean, I don't want to turn this into TMZ. I'm sorry, but another pin from Pikachu, and he gets a 1 count on Darby. Sorry, Data. You know, I don't want to turn this into TMZ or entertainment tonight or whatever, but is there a romance brewing?
Though the human emotion love still eludes me, what can be felt between androids, perhaps, could reach a greater height.
Wow.
I am programmed in a variety of intimate protocols.
Wow, that's excellent news. I mean, listen, I won't poke and I won't prod. We'll leave it at that. We'll let the viewers decide. I had to get a little insight for the people at home. And we'll get back to the match. Sorry, Andrew working on Pikachu here, and Pikachu hitting him with a DDT. A little bit of a return the favor from the start of this match when he dropped 2 on him. When Andrew dropped 2 on him, and looked like he's going for a Destino finisher there, but it was stopped by Pikachu. Unfortunate. Pikachu with the armbar. And Ash throwing Andrew into Pikachu. Looked like that's going to take a little bit out of him. I mean, I wouldn't want to get thrown into that big bus we call Pikachu. He looks strong. Tag for Darby. Andrew lifting. Ash. And missing a kick and laying down, getting a little rest. That's good. You want to get that. You want to get the joints rested, the muscles rested. Ooh, nice stop by Andrew. Data, whoever wins this match is looking to be probably the first to step up and go for the titles against you guys. Does that scare you in any way? How do you guys feel about the encroaching first defense for you guys?
I am unable to experience fear.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's good. You don't want to be afraid, because you're afraid in the ring. That's when the mistakes happen. So I hear. I guess we could ask Andrew about that. He's wrestling right now. Fisherman hook, trying for the pin. Andrew with the break. Nicely done, Andrew. I'm actually just swelling with pride seeing Andrew in there. Just doing what he can and getting it done. Powerbomb, not to play favorites, sorry. On Pikachu. Pikachu's getting out of this. We got a long one to start this night, and I love it. It's a raring to go. The crowd's ripping. We love it.
What manner of being is this Pikachu?
So he sort of looks like a man, but he told me, Ash told me, Pikachu, he doesn't say much. Ash told me he is a mouse, in fact. Now, I've never seen a mouse with quads like that, personally, but I'll take his word for it. They are best friends. Have you ever met a mouse, or wrestled a mouse, Data?
I have not had that experience yet.
Wow, you're in for a treat, a ride. Oh, quick pin from Ash. Pikachu coming in to stop Andrew? No way. And now, turning the tables, we got a quick pin from Darby? No, not going to do it. Andrew McConnell has pulled a fork out of his pocket and is stabbing Pikachu in the back of the neck. Red Shoe's not looking. I'm sorry, I'm beside myself. I've never seen a move like that. That was exceptionally dangerous. And Ash going for the pin. Wow, Pikachu is still wrestling after being gouged with cutlery. Wow, that's it. That's incredible. Data, have you ever seen someone pull a fork out in a wrestling match?
I have not seen that before.
Yeah, I wonder, would a fork even hurt you, Data, if Andrew decided to pull that move out against you guys? Say he wins, he and Darby.
At the correct angle with the right amount of force behind it, it may be able to puncture my outer layer.
Wow, there you have it. I mean, I wouldn't probably want to give that away to the competitors, but I appreciate the honesty. Wow, love it. Pikachu with the flying cartwheel kick there to the back of Darby. He's going for a quick pin. 2 only. Cut, a DDT, and it looks like there's some blood on the mat there. Yep, Pikachu is bleeding. I'm sure it's coming from those gaping wounds that were given to him by Andrew with a fork. This match has gotten wild to start things off, guys. Double team action, and somehow all three wind up bonking into each other and falling to the ground. There's a little bit of missing cohesion there, but, you know, these things happen. Oh, Pikachu with the pile driver. Ooh, knee snap. But Andrew is fine. This is incredible stuff. Oh my gosh, a moonsault off the top. Data, I've never known you to be sort of a high flyer. Do you think that you know, have you thought about adding any sort of moves from the top rope? We saw you do an elbow once, but, you know, that's about it.
Typically, I do not think the risk is worth the reward.
Oh, okay.
A well-executed spear is much more devastating.
Yeah. I mean, we saw you hit that spear a couple times, and it did look okay. Yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, I guess it's a statistical choice. It's a statistical choice. I'm not going to call you on it. Ash with the quick pin on Andrew. Nothing. Darby with the save. And Pikachu going back to that fisherman hook suplex. I love it. And leaving blood again on the ring. It's a messy one out there. We're going to have to change that. Well, we're going to change the mats anyway. This is just our advertisement ring. But I'm glad we are changing them, because that's a health hazard. Darby with the stomp. Andrew looking a little dazed out there, a little tired. I hope he's going to be able to join me on commentary later. Not that you aren't doing great, Data, but, you know, just like having the regular team back. Pikachu getting thrown. Mayhem. I don't even know who's supposed to be in the ring at this point. We've had so many tags. We've had so much interruption. And it looks like it's Darby and Ash are the legal men, in fact, in this match. And Pikachu gets in there now. Now, you're going to notice that Ash and Pikachu are really cutting it close on those tags. They're sort of rotating in and out at a very, very smart pace. You know, getting a lot of rest, but also getting a lot of offense in. Darby thrown outside. We're starting to count, and Darby reaching for a weapon. Looks like Darby and Andrew are a little bit dirtier than I thought in the ring. Got forks. Looks like Darby grabbed the bat there. And wow, Ash seems to be holding Darby outside of the ring to get that count out. Holy smokes. Is that how you want to win, Ash? Is that how you really want to win? 2 more seconds. Wow, and Darby breaks the count. Holy smokes. The ring is full of blood after Andrew and Pikachu have been fighting in there. No surprise. Again, he was attacked with a fork. I am worried about that.
This reminds me of a Klingon wedding celebration.
Oh, yeah, Data. Thank you for adding that in. Yeah. Speaking of, you know, Klingon and Klingon and things like this, you want to talk a little bit about your past, but maybe before getting into wrestling, and why did you get into wrestling? I mean, we're thrilled to have you, don't get me wrong, and I'm even more thrilled you're the champion, but what got you set on this path?
Though I am, of course, very grateful for this opportunity to learn more about human nature, in truth, I am lost, marooned from my ship, the Enterprise, in this strange time and place. I am hoping that by achieving great fame in the FWF, my crew will be able to find me and bring me back to my time.
That is absolutely beautiful, and I think you're doing a great job, Data. I mean, you're holding tag team gold. Where have you been? Have you put your tag team belt up in your house at all, or do you have a house or apartment? Have you been putting it on display?
I do keep a small house here, and even have a cat. The belt is on display there.
Excellent. And what is your cat's name?
I decided to name this cat The Rock, after a great wrestler.
Wow, I love that, Data. Great shout out. And as Pikachu puts Darby in an armbar and takes the win. Wow, that's a quick tap. I mean, we saw them focusing on those arms and those joints, and I think it was just too much. Andrew is going to be very upset about that. But, oh, Data has just walked off. I guess he got what he needed. And he added a lot of great commentary as well. Always great to talk to the talent as we look at, wow, what was an excellent match. A quick tap out from Darby, but I mean, we'll hear more on that when Andrew gets back here.
Whoa, that was really tough.
Yeah, Andrew. Listen, did you stab Pikachu with a fork?
I had to. I couldn't help myself. He was just wiggling around, and he was calling me names, and I just couldn't take it, so I just decided to bust it out and get him.
Wow. Yeah, no, it was kind of a smart move, I guess. How are you feeling after losing to these guys who you truly hate a lot?
That was a sham. Darby didn't even tap. Red Shoes just made it up.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Your first
you know
fight,
Darby. Darby can take a lot of punishment, and that was not nearly enough to make him tap.
I mean, I can't argue with you there. I even said it, I think, as it happened. I was a little bit surprised to see that, but...
it was either that or that stupid lightning rat was using its shocking powers.
Yes, you do really hate those two. Maybe too much. Starting to maybe regret signing them without asking you. But anyway, it looks like they'll be up next to take on the androids for the Tag Team Championship belts, which we found out are displayed at Data's home with his cat, The Rock. Andrew, should we get into our next match, C-3PO versus Buffy Summers?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's test to see if C-3PO can last 5 minutes. I personally do not think he will. What about you, Jack?
I mean, after the 30-second showing he had in the Battle Royale, I wouldn't be surprised if he was to not make it 5 minutes, but I guess let's find out. Everybody, let's get your timers out, because this is important. Okay, Andrew, we're getting some fan questions. I don't know if you can see that. Gotta ask why Andrew takes the fork into the ring. That's a pretty good question. Andrew, was that maybe left over from lunch, or did you have to do that?
I actually always keep a fork with me. Even now, I still have the fork. You can see it here in my hand, Jack.
Can you turn that off?
It's always just going to happen.
Oh, apparently... Oh, 1 second. We'll talk after this. My apologies to the fans. They said they could not hear us over the music, which is understandable. You know, it must be an audio error. But we were just talking about why Andrew has a fork and why he brought it into the ring.
That's not important now, Jack. Let's just call the match as we see it.
Okay, great. Good call. Okay, so we got Buffy versus C-3PO. C-3PO looking determined out of the gate. I mean, he's getting some offense in. Whoa! Going for a mist! A motor oil mist out of... That's an early time to be dropping a move like that. Wow, C-3PO is hungry to make this match a winning
He's
show.
desperate. He clearly knows he's got to pull it all out if he's going to last the 5 minutes.
That's true. I mean, we got Buffy in here, a crowd favorite and just a favorite in general. Why not? Incredible wrestler.
Absolutely. Training under Giles throughout her high school years. That too, which really showing its worth here in the ring.
Absolutely. C-3PO getting in some surprising offense quick. But Buffy putting an end to that and dropping the knees on the head. Now, I'm not sure what sort of strikes will do to C-3PO. They seem to be affecting him, but I mean, you know, does dropping your knee on C-3PO's face do much to him when it's all said and done? I don't know. I guess Buffy's finding out for us right now.
Well, we do know that a lot of the wiring in there was just done by a young boy. So I think a good jostling could set him straight.
That's a great point, because, you know, if you were to maybe find an exposed wire on C-3PO, you pull that out, or, you know, maybe it happens to jiggle loose. I guess you could maybe have a guy laying down prone and ready for the pin. Be interesting to see if that can ever happen. As you guys can see, we got our ring all doctored up here. We got rid of the bloody mat that came forth after someone in the last match used a fork on an opponent, and we got our FWF ring, and we got Aubrey Edwards making the call.
Aubrey's just such an awesome rep. I love having her here at FWF calling our matches. Way better than that Uno.
Yeah, you weren't a big fan of him when he, I guess, mistakenly said that Darby tapped.
We're getting close here, Jack. It's getting close to 5 minutes.
5 minutes. It looks like he's going to do it. 3, 2,
Can't believe
1.
it.
C3PO. We said it, win or lose. He's going to get a match against Waluigi next week. Wow. But let's see how this plays out. This is big for him.
He's earned that right, but this contest isn't over. And I'm sure our girl Buffy's going to show this protocol droid what's up.
Absolutely. Joseph, he doesn't even eat food, happen to be hungry. Great point out of the fans. I always say we got the smartest fans in biz, and they just prove it night in, night out. And I respect them all. I'll say it.
That is so true. We do have the smartest, best, most loyal fans in the business, and we're just so happy you're all here with us at the Friendship Dome tonight.
Absolutely. Some wild striking here and some good offense. No one really taking advantage or showing a C3PO with the incredible Hurricanrana into the pin. Only one. Wow. That's a show of athleticism out of the droid that I was not expecting to see. Wow, he must have been oiled up before this match. Another quick pin, roll up, but only getting one.
He is whipping around faster than a pod racer on a Wednesday.
Absolutely, Andrew. Buffy trying to take control, but no, C3PO with the elbow. Just to say, hey, I'm still here. I'm still here. Hip toss from Buffy, dragging her opponent up to the center of the ring. Now, we're seeing Buffy wise up after last week when they had a few pinfalls that were broken by the rope, her and Nyla in their tag team match. She's dragging C3PO away from the ropes before trying anything, which I really appreciate.
Oh yeah, we're seeing her mature as a wrestler right before our eyes, becoming more ring aware, getting that just solid wrestling knowledge that only comes with experience.
True, true, true. Oof, and a devastating kick to the back of the head. Another drag, and we'll see if... oof. Some punches to the cranium. And Buffy's up. She's waiting.
Devastating hack. Wielding that leg like a battle axe, just slicing through that droid's poor little neck.
Yeah. If we were ever going to see someone jostle this guy loose, it might be Buffy. Buffy with the enziguri right off the top, lifting him up only to bring him back down. And again, another enziguri step up this time, and a
Love
backflip.
a good step up enziguri. Such a cool move, such a cool name.
Oh, absolutely. And C3PO answers with his own.
Really? I didn't know his hip flexors could go that way.
Me either, Andrew. This is a first time. Wow. C3PO in some sort of roll here, a pin roll. Is he going to go for the pin? Is he going for a submission? He rolls himself right into the ropes. Now, an excellent maneuver, but it didn't end up with much because he kept himself by the ropes, something we were talking about.
It's true. He has not had that experience that Buffy has in the ring to know you can't just go for a shitty little pin attempt in the corner.
No, not at all. Citruspear saying that looks like he got a serious tune-up. This is absolutely true. I mean, this guy's... Think about what happened last week. C3PO enters the ring. 30 seconds later, he's out of the ring, walking back to the dressing room. And here he is answering Buffy's kick with another kick again.
Damn, they're near taking each other's heads off in there.
I mean, I'm more scared for Buffy because I'd have to imagine that losing her head is much more serious than C3PO losing his head.
That's actually true. We have seen C3PO functioning in all state of disrepair and dismemberment.
Another Hurricanrana. I just can't believe as he takes a breather. So, interesting. We see C3PO pause to breathe. That's good to know for any opponent.
Let us know your favorite C3PO memory in the chat. Mine is the droid factory in episode 2.
Oh, absolutely. I like when he goes, oh, you know? It's a few times.
Yeah, it sounds like Absolute classic every time it happens.
Yeah. We see a drop kick, another hip toss from Buffy. That seems to be a favorite for her. She likes getting her opponent running. She gets them out on the ropes, and that's probably a good strategy against almost everybody except for a robot.
It's true. It's true. She's still got a long way to come, but she is getting better every match we see her in.
And hello, stop her. A DDT out of C3PO. Wow.
That was a heavy hit.
Dragging him out to the middle. Buffy doing a lot of dragging here. Hoping to get... Ooh! C3PO with a massive punch to the head. Dropping Buffy
I could
down.
hear the impact from here. The crunch of the metal on that poor little skull.
And C3PO with another roll-up. This is going on for a while. Oh! He's finally going for the pin. 2.9. C3PO almost took the match. Andrew.
And she gets out, though. That's our girl Buffy kicking out of that robot's pin.
Amazing.
Come on, Buffy, get him.
Ooh, big front flip kick to the back of the head. And Buffy goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. It's all over. Well, he didn't get the win, but C3PO's earned a spot against Waluigi next week. He's getting the match he wanted.
He got the match he wanted, and Buffy picks up another win. Ogarim, I love the visual gags where he says, "I'm beside myself," when his head is lying beside his body.
Yeah, he's a wrestler. He's also a comedian. Okay.
It's true. It's true. A good showing, though. I'm happy to have him here at the FWF. Absolutely.
Yeah. And I mean, he not only did he last 5 minutes, he lasted 15 minutes. You know. 14 minutes real time. That's incredible. Thank you. Holy smokes! I'm still feeling good about this.
That is great, and we've still got lots of good content for you, friends at home, and here at the Friendship Dome.
Absolutely.
Wherever you like to be, watch your favorite absurdist wrestling action with Jack and I.
Absolutely. And up next, Andrew, we've got what I think might be a potential match of the night. I know we got some special ones coming up, but it's a three-way matchup. We're looking at the debut of Waluigi versus Kota Ibushi and Nyla Rose. Now, who do you think is going to get the upper hand in this match?
I really have no clue. We saw Waluigi able to survive in a multi-person match last week, so he's probably got the most experience there. But you know I'm a huge Kota fan, so I'm going to probably have to go with him on this one.
Yeah, I respect that, and I can see why. Kota is not someone you want to mess around with. He is very strong. He is very fast, and he is mondo good at wrestling. You heard it, mondo good.
He is so cool.
Looks like the match is set, and we'll get ready to watch it.
Here we go, a triple threat match.
Andrew, I do want to ask one thing, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Could you just keep that fork, if you're not going to wipe it off, just on the other side, not beside me?
Oh yeah, sure. Sorry, I didn't realize I was still out here.
No, yeah, it is, and it's dripping on the table, and there's yellow hair on it. But it's good. Thank you. Thanks for moving it. And we're off. Okay. So right out of the gate, Kota strikes first. Am I surprised? Not at all. But Waluigi, ready to show that he's earned his spot on the roster, and he's going to stay here with a low blow, which, as you guys all know, is a favorite move in this federation.
A signature move of many wrestlers here at the FWF. Looks like we have a Waluigi fan group forming in the chat here. Wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, purple, color of kings. That is my favorite color, citruspear. Thank you. I agree. We're back on to, we got red shoes on reffing, and we're back. We changed rings again here. A little more advertising. Sorry guys, we're just getting off our feet, and it's important to get that cake. I apologize.
Exactly. We've got to make a bit of money, and we're getting our two advertised matches here out of the way, so be able to look at the FWF map that you know and love just in a moment here.
We got some comments on the overalls, which I'm really liking. Yeah, Waluigi looks good in overalls. I haven't seen many people wrestle in overalls since the Godwins back in the day. They were a tag team of pig farmers, and they used to pour buckets of slop on their opponents. That is real.
That is disgusting. We just saw a disgustingly strong double V trigger by Waluigi and Ibushi there. Throwback to his Golden Lover days.
Yeah, Waluigi kind of filling in the spot of Kenny Omega there while he's busy with AEW, I guess. Interesting.
That was not what I was expecting, but hey.
Now, Kota looking really strong in this match, but I wouldn't say he has the upper hand. I mean, we're looking at Nyla and Waluigi both get lots of offense in here. Oof. Moonsault
It's
pin.
just really hard to tell who's winning it all in this kind of match.
Yeah, it's high octane stuff. Waluigi with a low blow yet again.
Sunset flip and a pin attempt. Ibushi.
Yep, absolutely, and we're gonna see Nyla Rose. Ooh, devastating feat of strength as she power slams Waluigi to the mat, and now has him locked in. Looks like that's hurting the knee, the neck, and just the head in general. What a submission.
And you can see Ibushi, a smart wrestler, just letting Nyla go to town on Waluigi, because that pain she's causing, that plumber, is going to be to his benefit as well.
Yeah, and not only is Waluigi getting hurt, but Nyla's expending some energy there. So while Kota takes a little time to breathe, he's earning a lot. Waluigi thrown into the corner, taking a bit of a rest. Nyla throwing Kota to get rid of him and going for Waluigi, but Waluigi's got eyes set on Kota. Now, it's interesting as he gives another strong low blow, and Nyla doesn't like that, slams Waluigi to the ground, Kota with a quick suplex. We got a real fast-paced match here, guys.
She damn near threw him right down through to the center of the earth.
Oh my gosh, it's hot down there. I don't think he lasts very long. Not in that overalls set. Ooh! A V-trigger, critical hit to Nyla Rose. And that'll do it.
Absolutely devastating, Jack.
Nyla is
Waluigi preventing Kota from going for the pin.
Yeah, Nyla Rose is completely knocked unconscious. So, wow. It's just going to be Kota versus Waluigi here down the stretch.
That was absolutely devastating.
Nyla...
Is Nyla dead? We have people asking. We need to get our doctor in there checking on Nyla. I'm worried about that too, Jack.
Yeah, the fact that she's not moving at all is troubling, but the doctor has just waved to me. She's okay. She's unconscious, it looks like. And, I mean, he's not close, but I'll trust his expert eye.
Right, yeah. And even from where I'm sitting here, I can see Nyla is breathing.
Absolutely. So, oof. But I don't think she'll be competing for the rest of this match.
And Kota is just demonstrating pure superiority over Waluigi.
Yeah, I mean, he's new to wrestling. Kota is not new to wrestling. That could be the tail of it right here. He's trying to get a little DDT there, and he's going up top. Beautiful moonsault, but again, the cover next to the ropes. They're gonna get that rope. It's
never gonna happen.
No.
He got a lot of nice elevation there.
Wow, the Hurricanrana dragging Waluigi beside Nyla. And an elbow. Waluigi with the corkscrew moonsault. But again, he tries the pin next to the ropes. This is something that we're going to have to talk to with this guy.
All the great acrobatics in the world won't get you a pin when they're an inch away from the ropes.
Not at all. Not at all.
You'd think they'd have some decency to get the action away from Nyla there just for the safety of a fellow wrestler, but they are just going to town.
Yep. They're acting like Nyla's not even there. As Waluigi flips onto his side and taunts the crowd and taunts Kota Ibushi. I would not do that if I were you, Waluigi.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
That's not the kind of... Yeah.
That just shows Waluigi's got a big ego.
Yeah, we got enough guys in here throwing low blows and taunting what they got. I don't know. We signed him. We got him. He's here. We'll see what the coaches are talking to him about. I'm sure that the coaches in back will be saying, get those pins away from the ropes. tries what looked like a merman pin there. That was an incredible maneuver to factor in.
Strange move. Hard to get good leverage on that, and clearly it was not enough. Kota kicked out.
Kota with a powerbomb off the top and a flip, and only gets a 2 count on Waluigi. Waluigi's looking very strong in this as he corkscrew moonsaults again. This time it's pinnable, but we only get a 2. Wow, another quick one. Ogarim, I wish he would throw a low blow my way. Wow, that is very forward from the crowd, but I love it. I mean, listen, if you're a fan, you're a fan.
Yeah, the crowd is very hot for Wah right now.
Joseph, a little bit of a sort of shade thrown your way, it seems, Andrew. Yeah, Andrew hates foul play. Forks excluded.
We don't need to talk about that comment.
Okay.
We don't need to talk about that.
Sorry, Andrew, yes.
Call the match.
Sorry, yeah, of course. The pin on top of Nyla doesn't go through, but we see Waluigi with a quick moonsault. He's really into the backflip, and he gets a 2.9. Now, if you told me that this match came down to only Kota and Waluigi, and Waluigi seemed to have the upper hand, I would have told you, you're flown over the cuckoo's nest.
I would laugh in your face. Maybe even spit a little if I'd be laughing so hard.
Yeah, absolutely. But he's here, and purple is a good color, and he's on his way. Kota with just a scream to the crowd, but Waluigi is ready for him.
He was trying to silence those that chant you can hear going now. Hot for Wah. Hot for Wah.
Yeah. It's deafening in here. Wow. Inverted atomic drop. Oh! Cartwheel kick to the head, and we got a pin.
That was an absolute shot.
Wow. That was
but Kota kicked out. The Golden Star.
The Golden Star. Waluigi with his 15th, I think, low blow of the match. Again, I'm not sure if Aubrey Edwards would call it this way. We got Red Shoes calling a few matches tonight, and maybe he's going to be losing that number later on. But listen, he's an absolute legend, and he gets the job done, so I will trust him on this. We're letting it fly.
I'll bring this up in our next meeting, but I think you should really get a different second referee. I don't trust Red Shoes in there.
Yeah, no, I get it. I understand. He botched your guys' finish today. Ooh, the devastating suplex. Waluigi landing on the back of his neck and just getting straight up.
Thunderously driven to the mat, harder than a rock.
Yeah, totally. Just harder than the Rock. Data's hat. Waluigi with another flying kick. This guy's got long legs, and he knows how to use them.
Absolutely, that reach really to his advantage here against the shorter Ibushi.
The two, again, wrestling on top of Nyla. I really hate to see it. She's okay, though. Don't worry. Wow, a pin drop. Lifting him up. Kota really starting to up the pace here, and a huge hit. Wow, Waluigi looked like he was seeing stars after that one.
Bam, that was a heavy impact.
Kota calling for the fans. Are we going to get a Kota chant, or is everyone still just going to say hot for Wah?
Seems like it's mainly hot for Wahs out there, though I do hear a few Kotas in the background as well.
Oh, pump arm slam. 1, 2. No, not going to be enough to put Kota away. I'd be surprised if... Oh, a V-trigger. Oh, that's not good for Waluigi. 1, 2,
start.
3. It's over.
He lights up the night with a V-trigger and the cover on the Purple Plumber Waluigi. The crowd can't handle it. They are torn.
We got Princess K, Kota. I like that, but we're getting a little bit of backlash from the others.
Kota Ibushi merch available at ProWrestlingTees.com, including a full body size towel. Go get yours today. We're still working on getting some FWF merch up there. We'll let you know when it's available, folks.
Absolutely. And thank you for sticking around, guys, till here. We got 2 more matches tonight. That was a dominant display out of Kota, but another dominant display out of Waluigi. And honestly, hate to triple down, but it was a dominant display from Nyla Rose up until she was knocked unconscious.
It was. That was just, I think, a very unfortunate impact of Kota's knee right to the dome. Knocked her out. But a great match from all three competitors there.
Moving
ahead, we're going to see our champion in action. Everybody's favorite champion, Jeff Probst, the host of Survivor.
Yeah, and Jeff, again, you know, he asked for this match. We went over this a little bit earlier. He asked for this match. He said, I want to fight my right-hand man, Boston Rob. Surprised me. Surprised you, Andrew. I know that we had a discussion about this. And he put that belt on the line. So we're going to see it here in a second. Check out that purple leather, that big gold. What a belt.
Purple leather. Always bet on purple. Let's see your bets in the chat.
The crowd, I think, is a big fans of Jeff. Obviously, a huge good champion for us. Maybe he has a bad attitude sometimes, but you know, you guys ever watch The Last Dance with Michael Jordan? Sometimes he had a bad attitude, but he won a lot, right? Is that changing?
You know, being the best has nothing to do with personality.
No. So Jeff versus Rob. Let's see how this pulls out. I mean, this is an emotional match. Think about this. Imagine two best friends in the ring. One best friend says, "Hey, I'm mad at you. Let's fight." That's wild stuff.
It's true, and they call Boston Rob Survivor's favorite son.
Big pyrotechnics from Boston. Got some 37s.
Survivor, fire represents life. It's no different here in the FWF.
Absolutely. And I do want to point out, say what you will about Jeff. Oh, wait, we'll watch his intro first. I apologize. Yeah. Looking good, Jeff. The FWF champion. And a salute to us. I mean, say what you will about Jeff, but this guy's put his belt on the line multiple times. I mean, he won it in the tournament. He put it on the line the first night, and he's putting it on the line again. Oh, quick offense out of Jeff. And I'm seeing some hesitation out of Boston Rob here.
It's true, he looks a little sluggish in the ring, but yeah, Jeff is definitely a champion's champion, fighting to defend his title all the time.
Boston sort of avoiding any confrontation here. A little push there. Okay.
Yeah, this is interesting.
Yeah, we're not seeing much.
These two fighting.
We're not seeing much action out of these two. Whoa, Jeff with a high kick, and he's gonna lock the figure four in. Wow.
One of his most devastating, putting pressure deep on the knees of Boston Rob.
Oh, Boston with the flip there on Jeff. Jeff, another figure four. Now, Andrew, if I wasn't
really working the legs here.
Yeah, if I wasn't so trusting of our talent, I would almost say it looks like Jeff and Boston Rob maybe set this up.
I don't know. It looks like they have a good camaraderie out there, but Rob is getting a few moves of his own.
He is, but in general, he's getting sort of laying down for these.
They wouldn't do that. Jeff and Rob are competitors through and through, right? They're competitive.
Yeah, but I mean, this lack of motivation out of Rob is just telling me, no, they wouldn't set it up for an easy win for Jeff, would they? Okay, there's a scoop slam out of Rob, but Jeff doesn't look too phased. Oh, a flip. Okay, they're good to go.
Classic, powerful American wrestling coming out of Boston Rob.
Yeah, he's looking strong. He's looking wicked strong, right? Is that Boston? That's what they say in Boston.
That's what they say in Boston.
Jeff beside himself, almost trying to get a move in here. Scoop slam from Rob.
We have a question from the crowd here. Can we reach out to Mark Gasol as a potential talent? We'll see what we can do.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm open to any and all of the basketball players who want to cross over. I'm here for it. We could reach out for sure. Quiplash Nightly, if you have any contacts for... Wow, and Rob with the toss to Jeff outside.
Absolute power there as he just whips him to that hard floor. And you know, we're sitting in chairs on that surface right now, and I can tell it is very, very tough.
Oh yeah, I'm going to reach down and touch it right now. Oh, ow. Yeah, I hurt my finger.
Seriously, it is heavy duty here.
Oof. Arm snap right there out of Jeff Probst, and then he's working that same arm. That's stuff that legends do.
That's that mixed martial art. He's picked up a move from every place he's gone for every season, and he's just using them all here tonight at the Friendship Center.
That's 40 seasons, if you're counting. That's 40 moves. That's a lot of moves. That's a big moveset out of Jeff.
Absolutely, and we've got the Winners at War season finale coming up this Wednesday. I know I'll be watching.
1, 2. Wow, 2's not going to be enough to put away Rob on that one. Citruspear saying, sure, for someone in a rigged match. Yeah, so the fans are kind of feeling it too. Not much.
You can start to tell at this point. Rob's heart's really not in it. He's a competitor through and through, as we've seen on the seasons of Survivor. But that gusto is just not there.
Yeah, and I mean, like I said before, I wouldn't say that someone on the roster would throw a match, right? That seems unlike our roster. But we're getting messages from the fans. They're saying call the match. We'll let Aubrey Edwards, the referee, call the match on this one. Oh, there's a little offense out of Rob, right?
A little here and there, but nothing too meaningful. Jeff still looks like he's in good shape and is just laying in with those submission holds, twisting and turning the cartilage and joints of Survivor's favorite son.
Wow, and as Jeff does pencil stomps, pin drops, and splits dives right off the top, he claps in the audience's face. I'm starting to think this is a work, Andrew. And they're just
can't believe it. I can't believe that these two competitors would put us through that kind of cheapening to our product, cheapening to the organization, all the other talents, all of our fans.
Wow. And we're going to pin here, and now they decide not to end it, surprisingly. Boston Rob
that's just even more disrespectful. They're keeping the guys up that Rob even has a chance in this match.
It looks like the more upset the crowd gets, the longer these guys want to draw this out, and I'm starting to get a little frustrated, Andrew.
Almost like they're enjoying drawing the ire of all these good people here tonight.
Yeah, we got 37s in the chat, and I appreciate that. I love that you guys are still feeling strong about this, and I apologize for this sort of disgrace that we're seeing here.
As everybody knows, yes, wrestling number is 37.
Jeff, of course, he's not going to get dropped, and he does a splits from the top rope on Boston Rob. And knee to the back. I'm sure that really hurt. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Jeff Probst remains champion in what's the opposite of a barn burner, Andrew?
Cabin spark or a birthday cake.
Yeah, it was a bit of a birthday cake of a match.
A wet birthday cake at that. That is disappointing to everyone, and we're be assured we're going to have a word with our champion after that shameful display of sportsmanship.
Yeah, that's just a devastating blow to the flow of the night. I apologize, guys. We'll make sure that doesn't happen again. Listen, I really thought that was going to be an emotionally charged, super strong matchup between two of our best talents, but I guess they'll play with us the way they want to play with us.
We have one fan there showing support for Jeff, but most of the dome here is just angry, it seems like, at what they saw.
Yeah, and again, we apologize for that, but we'll get set up for our next match here, which is a big one. Andrew, you care to set this up for everyone?
This is going to be absolutely incredible. This is an FWF first cage death match between Shrek and Dennis Rodman. This is a no DQ. Make sure you've let the ref know there will be no DQ. And do escapes count in this battle here?
Escapes do count in this. So you can pin your opponent, or you can escape. That's the way it can go. We're going to take a look at the rules here. Yeah, it's all there. So So get out of the cage, win the match, and we'll see who can do it. I mean, off the bat, I'm not sure. We saw Rodman and we saw Shrek both take a good run at our current champion Jeff. They're definitely
Why don't we put some weapons in the ring there with them too?
Weapons in the ring. We'll see if they show up. Nothing in there to start, but we'll see what happens as Shrek and Dennis. Wow. Going at it.
This is going to be exciting.
Oof, knee to the face to start it off. And, Shrek sort of used to having the size advantage, but in this matchup, it's looking pretty even.
It is both absolute titans here, looming over Jack and I at the announce table ringside.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not in that cage, Andrew. I'll say that. As Dennis goes for an early worm. And you know what they say, early worm gets the win, and then you win.
It gets the bird. Gets the bird, Jack.
It gets the bird.
I just can't take my eyes away off whenever he does that worm. Such powerful locomotion rippling through his body as he lands that final elbow drop on the green flesh of Shrek.
And that's absolutely it. I mean, anyone can jump off of their feet and land an elbow onto an opponent, but to gather that energy, like you said, rippling through his body, worming his way up, and then slamming that elbow down, it's not easy to take.
Absolutely.
Shrek doing a little flexing himself, up and down, and now we got a leg lock. Interesting. We'll see. We're going to see a lot of interesting ways in these guys try to sort of wear each other down, because to get out of that ring is not easy. It's a high climb.
You're going to need your opponent to be pretty much incapacitated lying there to give you the time you need to make it out safely without getting tossed off that chain.
Absolutely. Wow. 2 times Shrek has gone for a tombstone, and Rodman has flipped the script and given a tombstone of his own. This is very, very shocking stuff to see such command over such a strong ogre.
Yeah, that reversal taking so much power and strength, and then just driving Shrek to the mat.
Sick rhyming. Thank you very much, Ogrim. I do what I can. Man. Okay, so Ogre, Shrek, getting handled here by Rodman in a way that I just, again, wasn't expecting. I apologize. This sounds sort of like a broken record here, but this is shocking stuff.
It is, and this is some of the best wrestling talent we have in the FWF, and it is just an absolute clash in there.
Despite all my rage, just a Shrek in a cage. Absolutely. I think we're all feeling a little bit like a Shrek in the cage these days, and it's nice to see it acted out.
Absolutely, and if you sort of think of it as being a Shrek in the cage, I think we'll all be a lot better off in our cages.
Absolutely. Another arm or another leg and neck lock here by Shrek. Really taking advantage when he does get the upper hand in this match. And that's just the sign of a veteran. Off the top ropes, a splash onto the spine of Dennis Rodman. That's gonna mess with his alignment. That's gonna mess with his power. That's a smart maneuver.
That's a brutal drive. Just all of that weight of the Ogre Shrek crushing landing in Rodman.
Wow, and Rodman, of course, not known for a baseball background like his teammate Michael Jordan, but he executed a beautiful baseball slide there, finishing with an elbow.
And that's that athletic background of Rodman. We just see him translating beautifully into the wrestling ring.
Yeah. I mean, it's a match made in heaven, and it's great to see. Oof! Pancake into a butt slap from Shrek. He's not done, guys.
A little smash, a little sass. That's what we like to see from the Ogre.
Mr. Smash and Sass himself. But Rodman not taking too kindly to that. Again, one of these guys you maybe don't want to taunt. Shrek missing a spear. Wow, that could have been huge. Looked like he was angled to put Rodman into the cage. Would have hurt.
And he did not have the benefit of that algorithmic adjustment data had to keep those spears online.
True. Ooh, a couple punches to the head. And a kneeing to the head. Wow, this is getting a little aggressive. Actually, it started aggressive. Let's be honest.
It is neither of them showing any will to hold back as they just lay into their opponent with all of their might.
Rodman going to the top rope. Now, I'm intrigued to see how much top rope play this match has been seeing, because these guys are taking the time to climb the ropes, to throw the moves down, and they haven't even once gone to the cage. Wow, Shrek.
That's a very interesting point, Jack. You know, climbing those ropes, getting those moves, that's going to tire you out for when you do eventually try to get out of there as well.
Shrek slapping his butt and then standing over Rodman until he gets up on his own. Very interesting maneuver there. I don't know if I agree with it.
And that ass slap just ringing out here in the Friendship Dome.
Yeah, absolutely. I actually plugged my ears on that second one.
I like the sound. It's a tangible sensodent. Rodman's known for his superior cardiovascular conditioning, need I say more. Joseph knowing all about the bodies and of all the wrestlers here tonight, it seems like.
What did I say about the fans? They're bright, they're shining, they're stars.
They're beautiful, they're amazing, we love our fans here.
Rodman,
whatever you're doing while you're watching. You know, I've heard people work out, I've heard people cook, I've heard people raid in World of Warcraft, I've heard
Shrek making an escape.
Things.
Making an escape. No, he's over the top. Rodman's following, but
it's too late.
He slipped out, and the butt slap says it all. A quick slip from Shrek, and he gets the win. Wow.
That just shows, you know, he could have probably laid down a lot more punishment on there on Rodman, but he wanted the win. He wants to be known as the #1 contender, the ogre that is going to take the belt from Jeff Probst, and that certainly seems what he's got his eyes on and what he's setting up to do here at the FWF.
Yeah, I mean, Shrek, I said it before, I'll say it again. When we brought Shrek in, I thought, there's our first champion. Now, he swept his way up until the end of the finals, and he met Jeff, who ended up taking him out and getting the belt. And I think that shook him. And if I was going to say what we might expect, sort of to throw a guess at what we might expect out of Shrek from here on out, I'd say it's a lot of pain to his opponents until he gets what he wants, that belt.
Absolutely. I think we've seen here that Shrek has the desire to do it and the power. So we're going to follow him on this journey next week and beyond as we continue our coverage of the exciting events here at the FWF.
And guys, that's our show for tonight. I can't say thank you enough for tuning in. Much appreciated. We love our fans, we love the viewers, and we love this federation. What a roster, what a lineup.
We love to be here with you in the Friendship Center. We love to see your 37s held high and all the love, all the hot for wah that we saw tonight. We want to see that back here Monday. So keep well out there and keep your wah hot.
You know it. Hot for wah. Hot for wah. Hot for wah. See you next Monday, my friends.
See you next Monday.